All right, all right, all right. Everybody simmer down. Shh. Yes, yes, yes. I know you're excited. Thank you so much. Welcome back to another episode of The Truth Is. My name is Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer, the queen, the king, the sultan, the master of the Milky Way galaxy in EDM and the truth, okay? But like I said, even though this particular series is not about electronic dance music, although I always tie it in some way to my whole electronic music brand, this is a one-off series I do called The Truth Is. And today we already know what the topic is about because it's right there in the thumbnail, folks. Yes, I'm actually going to be chiming into this. Usually I don't chime in. I might chime in every now and then on the subject, but most times I'm not chiming in on the big mainstream media things like that. But I do enjoy her music of the mainstream girls. And today's episode is called The Truth About Lizzo. Okay, now we're not going to talk about what everybody else is talking about today. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the girls accusing her of, fat shaming, even though that's kind of crazy if it's true. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, first of all, what it even takes to file a lawsuit and bring it to some particular levels of court, and how much money you really gotta have. So if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, comment this, and hit the notification bell for more videos. This is The Truth Is. Take it away. Speaking of court, so we already know about the dancers accused Lizzo of this, and it's going to court, and nothing's been proven. They've gone on interviews. People are coming out left and right and left and right. They're jumping on the story while it's hot, so they can get their momentum on their cash or get a popularity, get some clout. That's what people do. I didn't do this because I wanted clout. I did this because I had a real perspective on the situation. I said, hey, let's actually go ahead and talk about this, right? So I don't really want to talk about the lawsuit and whatever. I will say that it takes a lot of money to file a lawsuit when it's not small claims court. And this obviously is a small claims court. Takes a lot of money to file it, and you might not even win. You may lose. People are out here talking about she's hiring some of the best lawyers. But here's the thing about Lizzo and just musicians overall. As I've spoken about in the past with some of you who have been paying attention, shout out to the people who always watch me. Hey, is that a lot of these musicians, people signed to these labels, some of them are, not some of them, many of them, and it could be including Lizzo. I don't know her situation. We don't know her situation in the background. The internet could say whatever they want about how much they think she's worth, but that net worth online is not even the truth. And some people come out and say that net worth is not even true. A lot of people are putting on smoke. This industry is mainly smoke and mirrors, folks. Smoke and mirrors, and a lot of these artists are struggling. They sign bum deals for these record labels, and they're taking all their publishing and all of their back money from this and that merchandise. They're taking a lot of that, and most of these artists ain't got nothing. They got to go on the road to try to break even to make any money. If they even break even, they got a tour. They can't sit back, relax, and let like passive income come in. They can't earn, what is it called? And I'm a musician myself, first of all. They can't earn royalties because the record company owns whatever their they're making from that because they signed away their publishing. And so while they could wear the fancy clothes and look glammed up, the icy chains or whatever, most of them are just getting all that from the record label, and that's not coming from their own money like that. The label's just trying to recoup, so they gotta make their artists their product. Because if you didn't know, an artist is a product. An artist is a product. They gotta go ahead and they gotta make the product look the best it can. Craft the brand the best they can craft it. Even behind the scenes, that's not their real life at all. Even if Lizzo is not actually that confident as she puts out as a brand, a product, this is where they need her to be to sell whatever, to sell what they're trying to sell to people, right? But the thing is, Lizzo, when it comes to money, she could be broke as a joke, allegedly. I don't know, we don't know what kind of deal that Lizzo signed. We don't know what the paperwork was like, what the meeting was like. We don't know what she signed, what kind of record deal she signed. Because a lot of these artists are signing these 360 deals and getting these raw deals that they don't really have any money. And if they were to kick Lizzo out today, would she be broke as a joke and owing the IRS? And would she be broke as a joke and owing the IRS tons of money in the process because of their accounting and her financial health situation was never right. You see what I'm saying? So, folks, it's not always as a loss. People think that she has all this money. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Don't believe the net worth that shows up when you type in net worth, because a lot of the times it's wrong. Trying to actually calculate a net worth online, there's so many factors. There's taxes, and then the people that you owe and all this stuff. There's so much stuff to factor in that you can't take that for face value. A lot of times these artists ain't got none of that money. It could say $4 million, and it turns out that the artist actually has no money, but you won't know that unless they go ahead and speak about it publicly, and some do come out and say it's wrong and that it is absolutely incorrect. So we don't know if Lizzo really has this money, who's putting up this money for her to even file this lawsuit so she can protect herself, and if she's even going to win it. Is Lizzo as powerful as people are making her out to be, or is it just a facade like a lot of these people are? And it's really the labels that are the powerful ones, because artists are not really that powerful. If you're signed to a label, you're usually like the jester of the label. You're the one that gets the raw deal, especially when it comes to being paid. Some artists are still fighting for their money they made on the first album 5, 6, 10 years ago. Gotta take people to court, lawsuits. It's a hot mess. So, and people can come and accuse you for anything and it not be true at all, and file a lawsuit against you. Because when you're that big in the public eye like that, people feel like they can F with you, right? So expect those lawsuits to come your way, whether if what they're saying is true about you or not. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to take that piece of thought with you, that behind the scenes when it comes to Lizzo's money, how much power she got, most likely it could be all smoke and mirrors, allegedly. Like most of the entertainment business, the music business is, and she don't really have that much money at all. The lawyer, everything is being put up front and paid for by the label. Allegedly, that could be the situation. And I'm going to leave you with this. Allegedly. It's not whether what Lizzo did was true or not. It's about who could be the most convincing, allegedly, And with alleged, supposedly actual evidence and receipts to prove that they are the ones that are truthful. Because in reality, nothing actually is real and nothing actually matters. It's just all of our individual perceptions. And at the end of the day, even though it's this heartbreaking as it sounds, all of us are really all alone in our heads. And like I said, nothing is real and nothing is as it seems. So with that being said, I just want to leave you with that perspective. Lizzo and her power could be all smoke and mirrors, allegedly. Like I said, I don't want her team coming after me, finding this video, whatever, because this is not up to no defamation of Lizzo. It's not anything negative against Lizzo. I just wanted to speak on, I love her. Well, here's the thing. I love the music. I love some of the music. I love her as a peer of the music industry. As far as the music goes, it's positive, gets you going, it's great. I love the brand that is Lizzo that was being sold. I love that. As for the person, personally, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think she's struggling with herself. And she does things to make it seem as if she's not struggling with her self-image and things like that. That's just my opinion. And it's okay. It's okay to be honest and struggle with that, but she can't really be honest when she's the brand Lizzo, because the brand Lizzo has to be opposite of Melissa Jefferson, which is her real name. Melissa Jefferson. The brand has to be opposite of Melissa Jefferson, which is her actual name, right? So she has to turn Lizzo on at all times that she's in the public eye when she's on social media, or else things would start to falter. Especially since she's been put as one of the biggest icons, if not the icon, of the body positive movement. And that's all I'll say there. So let me know your 2 cents. If you have any perspective, let me know in the comment section. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. This episode is over. I have to get ready for work. This has been Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer, the king, the queen, the sultan of the Milky Way galaxy, baby, that we live in, okay? So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all of that. For all the Lizzo stands that are still in the building with Lizzo, and you are going to stand by her side because you believe that that's not true, I commend you for that. You should do what you need to do, right? I'm not taking any sides in this case. It's not my business. Okay? Not taking any sides in this case of dancers or Lizzo's. It's going to play out how it's going to play out, right? But I'm still a fan of the music. Point blank in the period. And nobody's perfect. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Godspeed to all of them, right? Not a Christian, but Godspeed to all of them. Okay? I just wanted to really come and bring up another perspective to what's not really being talked about the smoke and mirrors that this is when it comes to the money and power that she could or could not have, right? There's no evidence of that, just something for you to think about. So anyway, this case could be anybody's game. So, well, if she has a powerful record label on her side, then it's not going to be anybody's game. It could be the record label's game if they don't want to pay for this, or if it's her own money. But anyway, we're done talking. For the ones that are not electronic dance music fans, I want to thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe before you go. But for the electronic dance music fans, stay right here. Don't go nowhere. Okay, don't go nowhere. because I want you to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to all of these social medias. But what I really want you to focus on, because social media really is dead and it's a dogfight game. Basically like being a musician like I am. Basically like being an artist out here these days, it's a dogfight. The thing that really is important to artists and influencers now, and for the ones that are smart, is the email list. The email list is the most important thing that you can get off of the artist. So get 3 free unreleased songs by getting on the email list. The easiest way really is by going to the website Peyton30.com. Peyton30.com. Okay? It'll be a button that says get 3 free unreleased songs. Put your best email in. For those of you who are electronic dance music fans, you want to qualify. You want to be ravers. You want to be EDM party goers, you know? People who go to the gym and put that EDM on to get them pumped. That's who I want on the email list, okay? For the rest of you, just stay tuned to the channel for some content that you may like, you know? Look around, pick around, see if you like something else. I have plenty of other kind of content on this channel, but mainly it's to serve my core audience, my electronic dance music fans, okay? So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next The Truth Is. Bye-bye. And as Lizzo would say, it ain't her fault, blame it on the juice. It ain't her fault, blame it on the juice. Here we go.